Welcome to Battle Truth and my point of view. I don't know you, so I'm not a hater. I can only give you the fact that's written on these papers. And since we have no dealing, therefore the court can care less about your feelings. I'm the Honorable MallikiBaker, your presiding judge, chairman, and spokesperson for the One United Front. You are my witnesses and jury. You may be seated. Court is now in session. Let's talk about it. Civil War card just passed, man. They released these battles on Christmas, and let me just say this. For the majority of the battles I have been watching, I watched like four battles. I believe it was Clean Paper Stumbles. I believe it was Rock and Kid Slade. I believe it was also, I started watching the old Red Truth 4. I ain't really get through all that yet. I started watching somebody else, I forgot. But I also was watching I'm just tripping about something that just came to my mind. Fonz and Nitty. Let me just say, man, Civil War was a fire card, man. They came with it, man. They came with it in that event, man. I ain't gonna even hold you, man. They came with it. They did their thing. So far from the battles I saw, they did their thing to close out the year, man. And this battle between Fonz and Nitty, one of those battles, man, highly anticipated. A lot of people wanted to see it. Conceded wasn't a special guest. He flipped the coin because, you know, this was supposed to have been a battle of the punches. For the most part, Nitty, man, for the most part, a lot of people say he holds the crown for that right now. And Fonz, you know, is one of the ones that they saying is basically coming for him on for that title, you know, because Fonz say nobody can punch better than him. Now, the thing about Nitty, man, Nitty is a solidified Hall of Famer veteran, one of the best battle rappers to ever grace the battle rap stages. Fonz is on the come up and one of the fastest growing rookies in the game. And I'm telling you, he's living up to his name. He's living up to the hype and potential and the moments when given the opportunity. And I'm telling you, when the boy is on, he on. So a lot of people were very happy about this matchup that was going on and what they were going to do when they face off against each other in this battle. Now, I would say this, just to keep it real and 100 with you. What I found out about Fonz is when he going up against big name by him being a rookie, and if the battle is close, they're going to edge it to the top name. Like when he went up against Av, he beat Av. But since he was one of those rookies who the battle rap community wasn't really fond of at that time, they edged it to Av as a result of Av already being here and having a bigger name. So he got robbed out of that battle. And I felt the same thing was going to happen in this battle with Nitty if the battle would have been close. They're always going to edge it to the most favor. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to these things. And I really seen how they do this in battle rap. Popularity does holds a lot of weight in battle rap. Having a big name holds a lot of weight in battle rap. Being not liked have a big name in battle rap where they'll just overlook what you've done as a result of them hating on you. They do it a lot to T-Rex. They do it a lot to Murder Mook. They do it a lot to Verb sometimes, but he's deserving by, you know, his display of not actually really caring. But hopefully he can get that together. But for the most part, I just kind of knew that, you know. And the thing about me, when I'm doing these recaps and these battles, man, I just be wanting to be fair with brothers, especially if I'm going to be giving them wins and losses. By me knowing how to make music, by me knowing how to write, I'm very. I feel I'm definitely credible, and my opinion is highly respected when it comes to who win and who lose because I know what goes into this. I know how to write myself. Everybody know that, so that's nothing I have to defend. You get what I'm saying? So I understand the structure, the format, what goes into these rounds and bars to actually be a person with a good opinion when saying who win and who lost as a blogger doing my breakdowns and recaps. So with that being said, with no further ado, man, on the URL app, it's only $8 a month, man. I think it's well worth it, you know, because some of these battles you would pay $7 to watch. I would have paid $7 to watch this Rum Nitty and Fonz battle because it's what battle rap is about. You got two heavy hitters going at it all 3 rounds, fire, creative, saying things that, you know, you probably never heard put together in words before, and literally taking each other serious and actually having a good sportsmanship about it at the same time, not holding no punches against one another. And it was full of energy. The lyrics and structure of the rounds was fire. They both came with it, and neither one wanted to lose to one another. That's what battle rap is made of. And on the URL app, I like the fact that they, you know, they even copied that from me. The score thing of how they do it on that, they took that from me. Y'all remember that? But again, they don't like to give me my credit. They'll like to admit my influence in the game. But everybody could get some. No big deal. Shine. Just stop hating on me about the situation, man. Like, come on, man. We got the evidence. Okay? But with that being said, let's get right off into it on some real stuff, what I'm talking about. On the URL app, what I like about the app is that they have this piece right here by which it's actually a hand. So if you're watching the battle, what happened is when you're watching the battle with this hand on here, you can press the button and it'll score every time you think the person says something fire. You can score and give it points. You can give it 1 point or you can give it 2 points, depending on how fire you think that person said. And this is what I did in this battle, man. You know, like I usually do in all the battles, I score them. And this is how I called the battle off. I called the battle off like this. Fonz, I gave him 24 points over Rum Nitty 17. I had Fonz running the first round. Second round, I gave Fonz 28 points to Rum Nitty 21 points. Third round, I gave Fonz 25 points to Rum Nitty 16 points. So according to my scorecard, the overall total is 77 to 54, but it don't really go like that. Battle rap go by the rounds. I don't care how phenomenal your first round was. You just won that round, period. Next round. Simple as that. That's how battle rap goes. But I had Fonz winning all 3 rounds. Now the thing about people in battle rap, they be like, no, you got to get Rum Nitty around. Why? Because he Rum Nitty? You got to get him around because he want Rum Nitty. If he didn't win around, was Rum Nitty fire in his battle? Yes, he was fire through the whole battle. But when you're doing the point thing and you following it, and it ain't about gas or favoritism, because I don't know neither one of these guys, okay? I'm just being fair to my supporters who support me and respect my recap, and I'm just being honest. I'm being honest to what's going on. Simple as that. So I had Rum Nitty losing this battle, 3-0. Fonz won this battle. But here's the thing. They got Fonz losing the battle. Because most people, they don't even really care. Again, they're going to edge the bigger name always over the smaller name. That's what they do. It's unfair. It ain't right, but that's how people is. Well, I'm telling you, these guys, it's hard for people to be real. Most of these bloggers too, they're going to do the same thing these fans do. They're going to edge it to the guy with the bigger name because they have the relationships with the bigger names, and they want the friendship of the bigger name because they want them on their shows, they want their interviews, they want their love. So they're going to also edge it to the the dude with the bigger name all the time. If you up and coming, and if you don't just uh overwhelmingly win where it's just so obvious, they're gonna give it to the bigger name. That's exactly what they're gonna do. They're gonna give it to the bigger name because again, they want their relationships. The thing I respect about Rum Nitty is you rarely hear about him being talked about when it comes to bloggers. Like so many other, a lot of people be regulars talked about um, to the bloggers. Sometimes because they make themselves accessible all the time to social media, and therefore there's going to always be some type of information they put out. And the other one is just because they tend to just don't be good and be playing around in battles, so they always find themselves being spoke against to the battle rap bloggers that cover the sport. That's not the case when it comes to Rum Nitty. Rum Nitty have a solid career by which 9 times out of 10 the man gonna show up every time, and he always find creative and better ways of how to continue to incorporate being the gun bar king. And he always, for the most part, never disappoint. He always be about business, man, and you don't really hear his name involved in any foul play type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So the thing I can say about him, man, is he respect the craft, and rightfully so. The man deserving of being called one of the greatest battle rappers to ever grace the battle rap stage. He definitely a legend. He definitely a Hall of Fame. He definitely one of battle rap's greats. I pray all these brothers come to the knowledge of Jesus Christ that they may be saved and have eternal life. Because at the end of the day, that's what this is about. Your life don't mean nothing if you die right now, went straight to hell. Y'all better learn from Tech Nine them. Learn from them brothers and don't follow in their footsteps. Learn from Surf them and don't follow in their footsteps. Appreciate life. Appreciate your children. Appreciate everything you're going through in life, whether good or bad, because there's always somebody in a worse situation than you. People who dead and gone that's in hell right now wish they could have your problem. They would be happily to take your problem to get out of where they at right now. Learn from their failures and do not repeat the same step that they did when rejecting the Lord Jesus Christ. I can't sit on this platform and talk to y'all without telling y'all about the love of God that he displayed through his son, Jesus Christ. I can't, that'll be fake of me. I'm just keeping it 100, man. It's real. It's true. And all this thing that's going around, y'all is not paying attention to what's happening. It's going down and it is about to happen. And y'all think everything is joke, especially when it comes to black people, man. We just so lost to the sauce, it ain't even funny, man. And we need to come up out of these things. With that being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours. Subscribe to Battle Truth. Shouts out to Fonz. I had him winning this battle 3-zip. Fire battle, hella replay value. Both MC came, put on, did they things. But I had Fonz winning this battle all 3 rounds. All 3 rounds. That don't mean he smoked Rum Nitty, but that's how it played out. He won all 3 rounds. Shouts out to Fonz. Shouts out to Rum Nitty for putting on a classic battle. Definitely one of the best battles of the year to me. They're definitely in the top 3 easily. You know, easily. They put on like they were putting on. They were coming for one another in this battle, man. And I liked it, man. And if you're a battle rapper, you would appreciate this battle also, man. That being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. And ain't my judgment, that's a question. It's yours. Subscribe to Battle Truth.